We grow up surrounded by stories, claiming love is the ultimate act of connection. We are told deep care achieves perfect mutual understanding. The reality is much starker. Human love, especially pushed to its absolute limits, operates as a deeply selfish act. To understand why, we have to look at solipsism. Solipsism is the philosophical theory that only your own mind and experiences are certain to exist, while everything else is unverified. When we apply this to romantic passion, a strange mechanism emerges. Pushing your feelings of affection to the absolute extreme eliminates your ability to see the actual person standing in front of you. Those peak moments where we believe we are profoundly bonded to another human being actually act as our deepest moments of psychological isolation. This outlines the mechanics of isolation. The initial spark starts with your internal needs, absorbing the positive ways they make you feel. Over time, these feelings escalate. As intensity builds, that inward absorption reverses, projecting a solid beam of emotion outward. Once outward emotional projection takes over, it hijacks your sensory systems. The volume of feelings blocks external data. Think of passion as a high-powered spotlight. At maximum brightness, the overpowering glare washes out the actual person caught in the beam. You lose the ability to perceive their real-time emotions. Your overwhelming sensation of love physically crowds out any signals they are trying to send you. High-intensity passion does not act as a bridge between two minds. It is a high-powered projector, broadcasting your emotional state so brightly that it overrides the reality of your partner. Generating and maintaining that level of intense emotion comes with a severe cognitive cost. This diagram illustrates how that cost affects perceptual bandwidth. This is the finite mental processing power a human has available to interpret new sensory information. When extreme feelings consume this bandwidth, your brain simply stops processing nuanced data about your partner. Stripped of real-time input from the outside world, your mind fills in the blanks. You default to interacting with an idealized, heavily edited avatar of your partner that you constructed entirely in your own head. Caught in the grip of extreme love, we trap ourselves in an echo chamber. We believe we are devoting ourselves to someone else, but we are essentially having a deeply profound emotional relationship with ourselves. This forces us to reconsider our cultural stories. Unbridled extreme passion is a symptom of psychological isolation rather than a sign of a perfect union. Genuine empathy works entirely in reverse. The higher the passion, the lower your capacity to understand the other person. If you want to build a true connection, you have to do something highly counterintuitive. You have to intentionally regulate and dial back your own emotional extremes. This animation shows how reducing your own emotional volume creates cognitive quiet space. With the massive waves of your own feelings flattened out, you can finally hear and process the subtle signals of the other person's reality. To truly love someone is not about feeling the most extreme emotion. It requires the discipline and clarity to step out of your own light and see them exactly as they are.